So Small Biz Matters is now on the floor of XeroCon for day 2 of XeroCon, and the buzz around the place is pretty cool. There's people networking, there's people chatting, and I'm very glad to be welcoming to this program Keegan D'Sylva, who is a great account manager with Xero. He's been working for the company for a number of years, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the role of the account manager at XeroCon. Thanks for joining the program.
No, thanks so much for having me, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you at XeroCon. Been trying to convince you for a little while. But yeah, so I'll give you a bit of a background. I was from practice originally at a firm in North Sydney, and coming to XeroCon actually was the main reason for me jumping across the Xero, because I was like, wow, like you said, it's a great vibe and great atmosphere, and I was like, everyone just seems really happy. So 6 months later, I joined Xero, and yeah, here for the last couple of years. But yeah, the role of an account manager at Xero, I find it's really crucial to really understand who your partner and who you're dealing with, how their practice runs, whether it's an accounting firm, bookkeeping firm, what type of clients they have, the different industries, really understanding how you can help them and further their business grow.
And is this a perfect place to do it? Is XeroCon the real opportunity to connect with them in a networking way? Because obviously account managers, you service people all over Australia. You need them all in one place to really have that face-to-face networking opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. As you're aware, we've got over 800 different app partners within the ecosystem, and over here we've got over 80 exhibitors. So it's always great dealing with people over email and watching videos, but you can actually go in and be like, hey, this is the product I need. Does your product have timesheets like this? Does it push into Xero? So it's really good to see the app partners face to face and really, absorb the vibes.
Is that one of the things that your role is here as the account manager, is understanding who's in the ecosystem, who people can go talk to, and then in turn know your client so that you can then grab your accounts and then lead them in the right direction? I think I literally saw you do that a few moments ago. Yeah. Is that literally what your role is here at XeroCon?
It's a bit of everything, really. The way I like to look at it is, as you're aware, I sort of look specifically work with sole traders when I started at Xero. And the way I used to talk to my bookkeepers and accountants, I would like to phase it in a way like, look, I'm your Xero point of contact, so I'm one of your staff members. You've got 800 different ecosystem partners, 80 that are here. They're part of your team too. They're trying to help you grow. They're trying to help you grow your business, and they're trying to guide you in the right direction. So that's the way I used to really tackle it. Just be like, look, you've got me as a resource, you've got Tanda as a resource, you've got HubDoc as a resource. Go and use them all, leverage off them, and try to build that network.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the floor of XeroCon, Keegan. I know you are a passionate, not only advocate, obviously you work for the company, but you really believe in the product, and I think that you bring people along with the ride for that. And I'd like to thank you personally for being a fantastic account manager for the time that I had you. You're very supportive, you're very kind, and I think you really embody the ethos of Xero and XeroCon, and you know, it's all about the vibe, yeah. and you really managed to encapsulate that. So thank you from my practice's point of view, but also thank you for being here and supporting all of your other accounts that you look after.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast.
You've been listening to Alexi Boyd here on the floor of XeroCon for Small Biz Matters. We've been talking to Keegan D'Sylva, one of the account managers. If you haven't been to XeroCon before, I do strongly encourage you to come along as an accountant or bookkeeper. Like Keegan says, it's a great opportunity to connect with all these different apps in one place and find out how you can grow your business.